What's up, y'all? It's me, 12-inch baby penis, coming at you again with another video. If you guys don't know who I am, F2P Player, trying to get F2P in around 7 months or 210 days to try and beat the current goal. Right now, we're going to be hopping right into an epic commander tier list. I'm going to be doing this tier list into what my personal... my screen isn't recording. Oh my... Hopping right into it, guys. Gonna drop a quick little prerequisite here. We are going to be doing the epic commanders in the tiers that I would put them in, not in the tier list that it would be for everybody. So I, as an F2P player, going to KVK1, what I look for and how I'm going to see them. So off rip here, we're going to look at Baibars. I would say Baibars definitely isn't a D, but I'm probably not going to use him for a while. I would say like he's a canyon epic at best. I believe he has the most total skill damage out of any cavalry commander because it's 1,000 per person up to 5 people, and it's not diminished per person he hits. So 5,000 total at best, which is really, really good. I'm just not using cavalry, so I wouldn't really use him. Belisarius. He's a B tier simply for Ark of Osiris, picking up runes, peacekeeping. Any peacekeeper is going to be like kind of higher in terms of like what I'm going to rate it, simply because I might actually use him. And I would also put him in B just because like all peacekeepers are probably C tier, but Belisarius is probably going to get used outside of peacekeeping, albeit low, but you know, not terrible. Easy slam dunk. Bjorn is an awesome commander. He's like a miniature Alex. He's infantry. Yeah, I don't know what else I could possibly want. They gave me a new commander. They gave me a new civilization. I like Vikings as a civ in terms of buffing infantry, and I love Bjorn. So, sweet. He also has the Conquering Tree, which puts him like in a really good spot. So one of the reasons why Baibars is so good is because he has access to the Conquering Tree, and that makes him tankier than most. So let's put Boudica in C tier. You know, nothing too crazy. I'm going to put Daochin in D tier just because like we can't get her anymore. So I mean, there's kind of no reason even looking at her. Yulji is probably an A tier unit. I don't think he's quite S tier because obviously I'm not like chomping at the bit to pick him up, but he's really good as an infantry commander, and I think he's a fine expertise, just not one of your first expertises. Herman is... I don't like Herman. I would say Herman's probably D tier. I don't even know if I'm using him for Canyon. He's not bad overall. He has some utility in some events, so I guess I could put him over here. In terms of like a disabler, if you just need a disabler, he's not bad. The issue is he has to be a primary with Elcid secondary, and then, you know, you put him in like expedition or some kind of PvE event in order to like debuff a march. The issue is like you can't really fit anybody in that march unless you level them up, and that's an investment in itself, which I'm not willing to make until like way later. Like all my peacekeepers are going before Herman, unlike when I did my first account, because I level 60'd Herman like off rip because I guess I kind of drooled on myself. Yeah, that's an easy S tier. If you guys had any curiosity like where Joan was gonna go, she's definitely most certainly an S tier. She's an awesome march. She's awesome all the way up until hyper late game and then some. Like she's just a great commander. Her buff is crazy. I don't know if there's anything left to say. Like she's just very strong. Kara's really nice. She's a pretty good commander. I'll put her high C. The reason why I won't put her in the B tier, although I like her, she's just too hard to get. Like realistically, like you're not going to be skipping materials for Kiara. Although she can become like a meta march really in KVK2. It's like, I'm a free-to-play player. Number one, I don't use archers. Number two, I'm free-to-play. Although I like her as a peacekeeper for chaining, like, bro, that's a lot of investment. I'm not willing to invest like that. Kusunogi is an easy slam dunk in the Canyon. Dude, Kusunogi slaps in Canyon. That's a crazy commander. If Kusunogi was a cavalry unit, I might go cavalry. He would actually make me consider it. The thing is just like archers are so useless. I cannot go for archers. But Kusunogi is so good with his cleanse and the amount of damage he's putting out. It's very strong. For context, a cleanse is it removes all debuffs. For example, the march like Kusunogi YSG, if you're hit by Richard's 30% damage debuff, Kusunogi will clear that, and then YSG will fire his ability, which just makes Kusunogi an absolute beast in situations where you're dealing with heavy debuffs, which is basically all situations. Kusunogi is just a really nice commander. I really enjoy him for Sunset. Getting him to level 60 for Sunset is not too tall of an order for me. Unlike Herman, because Kusunogi Herman is one of the marches you'd run. But running Herman as a primary is only in very specific circumstances with Elcid secondary, and you're not really doing that, so I don't really like it. Lohar, sure, C tier. I mean, Boudica has like some kind of combat capabilities. Lohar's like okay for chaining, I guess, but like that's it. Like Lohar's very limited. He gives you good XP, but it's like Lohar's not seeing combat. Like I haven't even taken him past 4 stars, nor do I plan to. Matilda's probably an A tier. I like Matilda a lot. She's really tanky in Canyon. Like I almost want to put her in Canyon tier, but she's great for just gathering shit too. I was going to originally expertise her before Yulji, but I wanted more combat prowess before I entered KVK1. She's really good. I'm gonna leave her right here. She's pretty nice. Osman's nice. Osman's got a lot of nuke in him. I'm gonna probably leave him in B tier, and I think that's a pretty safe tier. Like he's one of the people that I'd probably expertise next is just like a versatile nuker. It's sad that he can't focus for like infantry, cavalry, or archer. Like the leadership tree is really bad. He can be a primary in very specific circumstances, but not here. As a secondary expertise, he might be okay later on. I believe Sun Tzu Osman is a march that some people like to do. He just leads himself really well to hanging out with nukers. Pelagius is good. I'm just not cavalry, so like I'm not gonna see him forever. He might be one of the actual last ones I ever see to expertise, just because like Herman might have some use, but Pelagius really has none. And he's not bad. Like he's a good, strong commander. Baibars Pelagius is really solid. Just in the open field, I just have no use for him. Scipio's like a pretty easy. I almost want to put Scipio on the A tier because I like Scipio, okay? He's really good for Canyon. So one of the things is like, as an F2P, like Canyon is focused a lot. It's one of the reasons why Matilda is so good. It's not just because of the gems, but the fact that she can also be used in Canyon as a separate piece. Scipio is really nice because number one, you can use him in Canyon. Number two, he has a really big march. If you have an expertise Scipio and an expertise Osman, and you have the leadership tree in Scipio that gives you 3% extra units, and your Scipio's at level 60, you can fit like 350 something thousand units, like 353 or 356,000 units into a single march. And then you can join like a flag or something. So if you're looking for a march to just hold more troops, so you don't have to like waste extra marches, or you want to put more troops into a rally or get more KP that way. A really easy way to do that is by having a Scipio Osman. I don't know when I'm going to 6-star level 60 Scipio, but I know I'm going to expertise him, probably after Yulji, Matilda, and then Scipio. Okay, this is S tier. I'm not gonna explain this one, okay? He's infantry, he does damage, he's tanky, he is the kit and caboodle, okay? If you're asking me why Sun Tzu is at the top of the tier list, you need more help than I can give you. Okay, this looks pretty good. If you consider Ethelflaed and Epic, she'd be S tier, I guess, but like, she's a legendary. She is a legendary commander, and she uses legendary stars. Against legendary, she'd be pretty good, but like, it wouldn't make sense to put her here. I know like some people consider her an epic because like she's free, but you know. Closing thoughts on the tier list. There's a direct infantry bias here. The 3 infantry epic commanders that were given are right here. I like infantry because I have a lot of access to good infantry commanders early. Richard, YSG, Alex, they come in wheels, very easy to get. Cavalry are probably like my second favorite unit type, which is why we might see Belisarius come in and then Baibars come in, but I'm almost exclusively focused on infantry. If I pivot later, it's going to be a very weird pivot. The only reason why Kusunogi is on this Canyon section is because Kusunogi is so strong. I might just build him for Canyon because that's how much I value Canyon. Dio-chan, obviously, I can't get her, so there's that. And then Peacekeepers are all around C tier, unless I can use them for different things, just because Peacekeepers are great overall. That should be it. This is pretty comprehensive, pretty cut and dry. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Have yourselves an absolutely great one. If you guys enjoyed the content, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, all that good stuff. If you guys have not listened to anything else this stream, please join the Discord in the description below. That is probably the most important thing you can do. If you want notifications for when I go live, or you want to contact me while I'm not live, or you want notifications when I drop a video, or you want to join the burgeoning community of F2P people, we're also looking for mods. Please join the Discord in the description below. If you guys are watching this right now, we are currently live. Make sure you check that out. If you guys are watching this even after it has come out, we are probably still currently live. So make sure you check that out. Hop on the channel, refresh it, you know, see what's up. And I will catch you guys later. If you have any questions, please put them in the comments. Deuces, guys.